Huh. Alright guys, here we go. We're into the investigation mode. Let's slap everything away because I don't remember exactly what I did. We're gonna have to talk to everybody. Figure out who done it, which I honestly think if it's not, what's her name? The magic girl. If it's not her, it's gonna have to be Tenko. For some reason, I wanted to call her Ibuki. I'll call this out of the way. I'll let we can at least. Alright, let's talk to people, and then we'll, start investigating stuff. This busty brainy beauty has this all figured out. You mean you know who the culprit is? The culprit? Fuck that.
Hey.
Suichi, do we really have time to be listening to her?
Wait!
Hey, wait. Wait, goddammit. Are you just gonna ignore my genius idea?
What?
Just listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to me. Listen!
Okay.
Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell you. You better thank me for this.
You know.
I know y'all are dumber than fleas, but even you know how weird these wax dolls are, right? They are strange. Are they for the ritual or purpose? But I figured it out with just one glance. They are diversions.
Could it be
Diversions?
Listen up.
Yep, the culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something.
Got a minute?
What do you mean by that?
What?
How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes's job?
I knew it.
You're a waste of time. Maki turned and walked away. I can't say I blame her.
What was that?
The hell's her problem? She's on the rag or something? So Angie made these wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil's in the details, you know. Let's see how detailed these really are. Hey, Mui tried to look up the wax figure skirt. At this point, I'm not even surprised by what Mui does, or Mui. I'm not surprised at all. What are you doing? Stop that. What? I just wanted to see if the doll was wearing panties. Wait. Do you have a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend is a doll now? Oh, shit.
Fucking virgin.
If you like wax dolls so much, then go fuck the doll already. Yeah, see, it's just... from spending so much time with her, I think I've just become desensitized. Like, I'm not surprised at all she told him to go fuck a doll. Starting to agree with Maki. Talking to Miui is a waste of time. I wouldn't say it's a waste of time, but she's probably right about that being a distraction. Alright. I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit? I think Tenko's the culprit.
Huh?
I don't know why you think that, but I think that. Tenko. It's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council. Or it's Himiko. I think it's one of them. So you suspect Tenko. Because as a member of the student council, she wouldn't be allowed into this lab.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab. Yeah, Angie had been shut away in here working on the ritual all by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard student council member's voice.
That's true.
That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all.
No.
It's not what I want to suspect Tenko, but since only the student council members would have let me in here. So Angie let the student council members. That would be Gonta, Kibu, Himiko, Tenko, and Suzumi. I'm probably saying her name all sorts of fucking wrong. Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious. I don't think... Well, I do think Tenko is the most suspicious because I think she wanted Himiko back. But Himiko was really, really like brainwashed, and then she kind of snapped out of it. And I think that might have led her...
Why?
Murder at nighttime? Is strange, impossible even.
Why?
Why do you think that?
Right.
Because student council made rule that we no can be outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime. Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule? But Atua's rule. Angie say he punish us if we not follow his rule.
But
The student council wasn't included in that, correct? They could all do whatever they wanted. Angie was also working here at night. She was? No way. Student council would never break own rules. They should have been asleep in own rooms to set good example to others. Maybe Angie got attacked while she asleep in her room and get brought here.
Gonta, idiot.
If so, Gonta coulda saved her. If only Gonta saw. Gonta is magically retarded. But Gonta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie. Gonta could save you. Find it hard to believe that no one went outside despite the student council rule. We know that the student council was out wandering.
Hey,
I just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, you're sure that the front door was locked?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm positive. We're in the locked fucking... Why do we always have a locked room conundrum? I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. Click, click. It really is locked.
I knew it.
The front entrance was locked until Kyoichi pulled out the lock open. Pulled out thin needles and stuck in the keyhole of the lock. Click, click, clack. There, open sesame. So, he picked this cylinder lock open.
hey.
Do you think anyone else could have opened this lock besides him? Well, you, Maki.
That's true.
Would have been impossible from the outside of the monocubs took the key. Okay, here it is, but there's only one key, so don't lose it. It'd be bad if you lost it. You want to be able to lock the door or open it from the outside. Let me see that key. Monodam swiped the key from Monofi, lifted it to his mouth, and swallowed it. Oh, nom. Ah, he ate it!
Then,
So Koichi is the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside, right? Correct. Only Koichi would have been able to open and close the door from the outside. But someone inside could have opened and closed it as they pleased. So, the front door was locked from inside the room.
No.
Not necessarily, I'm just thinking of possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors. Oh, I know how they got out. Through the floorboards. Why also stab K80? It had to be through the floorboards. Alright. For some reason we can't... Oh, we can take a look at the back door. This door is the last back door.
is this?
This has... Yeah, there's prints on that sliding lock. Hey, Park, how we doing? This door has a sliding lock, and it's still locked.
That's true.
And because no one has used this door since we came in here, I believe Angie locked this door when she came in, and it's been locked ever since. Oh, wait, what's this? Look, there's some gold and shiny on the tab of the sliding lock. Oh, son of a bitch! Gold and shiny, could it be...
Is that alright?
Maki, may I see it for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock.
So what?
It was freaking, oh, never mind, the sword's right there. So, oh man, don't tell me it's Kyo. I already put so much time into Kyo. Do you want to unlock it? Go ahead. Do you do what you want? Carefully touch the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts, and softly slid the lock open. Click.
Okay.
Just as this lock was slide without much effort. Click. Whether you lock it or unlock it. This could be an important clue. Can we look at the sword? That's the fucking sword. Still, it's strange that the front door and the back door have different locks. The front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock. And the rear door over there has a sliding lock. But by the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked. In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right? Yeah. Locked hub. Yes, the cylinder's lock key was taken by the Monocubs. So both doors could only be locked from the inside. But only if you rule out Koichi's lockpicking, right? He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. So he could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible that he locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie.
If I remember correctly.
That's true.
That's right.
Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when he tried to enter the lab ourselves. But he would also know
Knew it.
about the gold flaking. He's clearly suspicious. It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. Okay. No. They used... Alright, let's get a look towards Angie's body. Angie's body. She's laying down in the middle of the room.
What's wrong?
Are you going to take a closer look?
Okay.
I don't know. It was funny. Everyone kind of showed up later on yesterday after I decided not to do part 2 of Danganronpa yesterday. And, I mean, this is around the time I normally do it. So, I don't know. We'll find out. People will probably trickle in. Yeah, I was planning to.
Got a minute?
Then, let's hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here. Maki didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin, which also means she could probably lockpick. Or pick locks. But, alright. Here we go. Let's check out the wax dolls first. 4 effigies hung upside down to make the scene particularly eerie. Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling.
If I remember correctly.
Angie made all of these wax figures. Is this rope from the warehouse?
You're right.
I believe so, and that means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten these ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for murder. Anyway, I know that these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out.
That's true.
Effigies look exactly like real people. Not just their faces, but their bodies too. The ultimate artist clearly was talented.
By the way,
Why is this effigy hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual? not sure.
What is it?
If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? It's definitely a distraction. Right. If they're going to do this much work, there must be some reason for it. Well, I think, what could it be? Who would do this? The culprit, Angie, or someone else entirely? Okay. I think they used her with that katana stuck in her chest to make the door slide locked when they left. Let's take a look at Rantaro. Oh, ceiling beams. These wax figures are definitely the same ones Angie made. Why are they hung up? Are there other purchases? It would take a lot of work. That implies the reason. There was a reason behind it. But what is that reason and who did it? The culprit, Angie, or someone else entirely? Okay. Well, she's the obvious one, so let's take a look at her. Okay. I just skipped because it was the same stuff that it was saying last time. Here we go. Wait. Oh, where to implies there's a reason behind it. Wait, you're not going to comment at all about the... Oh, there we go. I have to select the katana. A katana stabbed in Katie's wax effigy. Who did this and why?
Got a minute?
Let me see. Maki nudged me aside, then gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy. That was dumb. Wait, this is a crime scene. You can't...
What is it?
You wanted to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out.
Because...
Okay, we'll see you here in a second, folks. Hold on for that. I wanted to see. There we go. We don't have much of anything. We have a lot to go through. Yes, true, but we have to preserve the scene. Oh, she's not saying much, is she? Maki paid no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a while.
Is this...
It's a real katana. There's gold leaf on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe that's the one from the display of the Ultimate Anthropologist Lab. Is that so? Why does it have blood on it? We can probably assume this is the murder weapon, judging from the bloodstains on the tip. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab. But why would they go through so much effort using it as a murder weapon?
That's true.
Good question. They couldn't have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon.
Could it be...
Perhaps it's because Kyo's lab is on the same floor and they just grabbed something close by. They may have been in a hurry. Or maybe they needed a long weapon like this.
Huh?
A long weapon? My lab doesn't contain swords or any other weapons of this length.
Huh?
Really?
That's true.
I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work. When I first started working, I botched a mission using a katana. I haven't used a sword since, which is fine, because they're a hassle to carry anyway. I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Angie's was. But how did they know all this? Anyway, the gold leaf on this katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hands now.
Okay.
Must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that easy.
Got a minute?
Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I'll have to wash them later. Maki scolded me and then stood in front of the Keiichi's effigy. I'm going to put the katana back where we found it. If it's too hard to watch, look away.
Okay.
Thank you. I averted my gaze as Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy.
By the way,
Even so, why was the weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? A hanging wax effigy, no less. Was it part of the ritual? Or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps they had no intention... Oh, perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe off the blood. Well, you would assume that the blood would have been wiped off with the wax. I would have. Better ways to hide a murder weapon. Then, what's the reason for this?
That's...
I honestly have no idea.
well,
We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue.
Okay.
Ultimate Anthropologist Lab. Yeah, we'll do that. I want to make sure the katana indeed came from that room. Guess we're not going to put the back door thing together. That's a shame. Angie was so good. Hey! How we doing, gamer? And yeah, sorry about Angie, but I'm not sorry. I didn't like Angie. Oh, this book. Instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon. By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one dead victim or deceased.
I knew it.
This was the motive in the Necronomicon. And she tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right?
Okay.
Yes, if we look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. Oh, great. Let's see. Oh, it's actually... Do you want to talk to the dead? Loved one again? Simple ritual to return the departed soul. Prepare the effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. Let's see. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. And then close your eyes and wait after a while. You should feel a light tap on your back. If so, this means the ritual was a success. This is fucking weird. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely.
this is stupid.
Angie really believed in this crap. It's pretty obvious that you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out. Necronomicon has been added to the truth bullet. Okay. Let's take a look at Angie. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of her neck, as well as a laceration to her forehead. So the killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck, a sneak attack most likely. But what about the laceration to the forehead? What do you make of this wound to her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind. But you said it wasn't sharp enough to cut. But her 2 wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack?
Oh yeah.
I suppose that would be unnecessary.
Remember.
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. What's going on with these wounds? Forehead injury has been added to the truth bullets on the monopad. Huh? What's wrong, Maki?
Got a minute?
Move. Maki pushed me aside and lifted Angie's body up by the shoulder. What's this doing crumpled underneath her body?
What is it?
It's duct tape, right? What is duct tape doing here? I don't know, but it must be related to the case. They used duct tape. Look, there are hairs stuck to the tape. Long hairs. Angie's, right? Bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. That could mean...
But...
I'm surprised you spotted this. Maki... It was hidden under her body.
So what?
It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did.
Okay.
Wow. She's friendly, isn't she? Well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So don't beat yourself up over it.
Okay.
Well then. It's a good thing you're used to corpses, Maki.
You wanna die?
Jesus!
Sorry.
Joking, I couldn't resist.
Got a minute?
You don't need to apologize. I was joking too. That didn't sound like a joke though. Okay. Shoot, we're done here. What else is there to look at? Okay, obviously. I'm going to go out on a limb and say I have to talk to Maki again.
By the way,
It's strange that the front and back door have different locks. The front door came through a cylinder. We talked about this. We had a sliding lock.
that's right.
But by the time the body was discovered, the doors were locked. In other words, this is what you might call... Yeah,
Okay.
we did. We talked about all this. Yeah. Okay, so maybe I just have to look at the front door. It's unlocked, but I think... Ah, damn it. What else could there be? Back door. Oh, I didn't... Oops, didn't mean to do that either. Didn't mean to go there. Okay. Go back to Angie's body. Ooh, can we talk to Gonta from here? No. What else could there be? Maybe I gotta look at her body again. Pool of blood. Small pool of blood has emanated from Angie's torso. This can't be from her forehead. This blood is from the back of her neck. This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed, maybe more. That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. If we think about all the evidence combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue the investigation for now. Maki, what's wrong?
So what?
It's not that important, but... The only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. What? That's supposed to be a compliment?
Like I'd know.
Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kato. At least, that guy is useless. Anyway, let's continue. I think we... Okay, so that's all I was missing was that blood stain.
Got a minute?
Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up.
Right.
You're right. First we should Investigate the ultimate anthropologist lab. We may find a clue related to the katana.
That's true.
We need to check if the katana really did come from that place. Something wrong,
By
Maki?
the way,
It just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner?
sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. Not as I asked you, but it's fine by me. It's true that Maki is a tremendous help to me. Oh, and then we gotta... They're getting that ritual together. And we're gonna have... So much to check. Huh. What about like... Okay. Ugh. I was hoping there was like a little doll hidden. One of those little Monokuma dolls. How these paintings are so weird. Alright. Let's get on to... Yes! Yep, it's missing. If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from... Oh no. It's not missing, it's right there. No, it's missing. It's just a sheath. Earlier the katana was inside the sheath. Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here, I'm certain of it. Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his research lab after all.
No.
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab too. Gold leaf has been updated. Truth bullet for monopad. Unless it is Koichi.
Oh?
What are you guys doing here?
Ew.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance? Yeah, you look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess it's your signature look.
Anyway,
I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came to get it.
Huh?
Something for the seance?
yeah.
Yeah, that white sheet over there. We brought the wooden dog statue and cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
What is it?
I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet? Hey, don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
So that means...
That's why I figured I'd do a little research in this seance before I got the sheet. Study? So, let's see. Koichi looked around in. I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, this is it.
Yeah.
Yep, says Cage Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. Let's see, what does it say about the Cage Child Seance? Koichi flipped through the old book and picked up. Oh, is it this page? It's hard to read, but I can see the Cage Child is mentioned here.
Yeah.
Kyo's drawing the same magic circle as the one in this picture. Alright, let's see. In order to perform the Cage Child, you need 5 people, including the spirit, medium, and a dark place with no light.
If I remember correctly.
Just like Kyo said. First, draw a magic circle passed down from the Cage Dog Village. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel and curl like a turtle. And the rest, their forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterward, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it in a white sheet. Finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage. Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparation. Dog god? You mean this wooden dog statue? When preparations are complete, turn out all the lights. Hey, Park, I'm glad you're back. Turn out all the lights and create complete darkness. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing at the corner of the room. The four participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the caged child song. After the song, ask, "Is the caged child?" Then say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit. And that's all it says. That sounds complicated.
But
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Whether it works or not, Kyo has been wanting to conduct the seance for a while. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of those copies, I heard he memorized it. But I never thought I'd be able to lay my eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate.
right?
Oh, yeah. He said he memorized every word of it, too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he can conduct a seance without it. But is it even possible contacting Angie's ghost? If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Suichi?
Huh?
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
See?
There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet. Maybe it's better if you join them.
Huh?
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, you think so?
I don't understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. But whether you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. As a detective, huh? Yeah, I think you're right. Now you're talking.
All right.
Well, I'll be waiting for you. Of the 3 empty rooms, we're in the middle one. Yeah, I want to check out the left and the right one before I go in. So invited me to go play in the left room. Okay. Get rid of that. Come on, this thing is so hard. Why is this thing so hard to get rid of? There we go.
Hey,
You can deal with the seance. I'll head back to the crime scene and re-examine the clues. Okay, seance time. So it's in the middle room, so I want to check out the other rooms first. Oh, come on. Alright. This ought to be good and freaky. Hey, Tiff! What if Junko is back again in game? Because if she's back, what's she gonna do? Junko has to be back. Junko's always behind it, right? Like, Junko is always behind it. Somehow she is behind it. Oh, it's gotta be Junko. Sorry. So, Koichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Suichi. You are most welcome to join us. Is what I would like to say. However, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join.
Oh, man.
What a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out. Why, me? I like Koichi. He's such an ass. And like, he just naturally takes command as the ultimate supreme leader. White meat. I agree with Koichi. I was thinking this for a while. Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice. Ugh, that's a fucking terrible flavor that just hopped into my mouth. Toothpaste and orange juice? That's fucked up. Oops, sorry. Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? That's why we're apologizing.
Do not mock me.
No one's apologized yet.
Oh,
I haven't seen anything yet, Tiff. Fine, our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting off electromagnetic waves at us.
How rude.
Why would I do that?
Stop it.
Stop whining, Kibu. Hold on. Sorry, I gotta look at this. Oh, yeah. I see. Well, that's completely inaccurate. Yeah, that's not even close to being right. One, Junko, Monokuma should all be S-class. They both belong in S-class. I'm glad that Mui and Ibuki are there. But I almost feel like some of these other people don't even need to be in the S-class. I agree with a lot of the A classes. However, why is... There's two other issues I have. First, there should be a Nekomaru and a Mekamaru. And Mekamaru should be in A class. Nekomaru should be in B class. Because he's just cooler as a robot. Tiff, that was amazing though. I do... what I want to say. No, it's fine. That is pretty cool though. I like it. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine. But I won't forget this betrayal, Suichi. Whatever, dude. Who are you gonna kill next? What did I do?
So then...
So now Suichi has joined us first mornings. Yeah, don't step on the circle.
Do you understand?
Don't enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It's drawn with purifying salt, so it's easily disturbed when stepped upon. You do this magic circle with salt?
That's correct.
I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
Well then.
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. Suichi was gonna find who is the mastermind, or Junko is behind all the killing games again. It's always Junko. It has to be Junko. I fully believe it's Junko. I also... Alright, so... I fully believe that we're inside a computer program still. Like, Goodbye Despair. I think it's close to Goodbye Despair, and I think Junko is behind it. Hey, Elias! Just in time, buddy. We're just getting ready to do a seance. There's so many theories I have. Okay, before we go on, I want to... Okay, so my big theory right now is that... One, Junko... Maybe it's not really the girl under Himuku with the long red hair was first Junko. Was it? Oh. No, that's... is that, or is that Junko's sister? No, she didn't have long red hair. Weird. Get mad. That's funny. Anyway, so, alright. Here's my theory. I think that we're still all in the machine. Because at the end of Goodbye Despair, Junko said that they could just stay in the machine and bring everybody back. Nobody was dead yet. Everyone could just stay. So I think what happened was that Junko is still in the machine. We're all in the machine, and we're all just like resurrected somehow. We all died previously, and I think that's also why we see all of each other's funerals, like we have in our flashbacks. And we're just being resurrected in this game. So I think that there's a possibility that, like, Rantaro actually was Nagito. I also think that it's possible that, like, Miui could possibly be, like, Junko's personality. And I think Tenko could be, who hates all the men. I think she could be kind of like the, what was her name? The little ballerina dancing. Their personalities seem close enough to me. Anyways, because, like, the little ballerina girl was also in love with Pico, who definitely could be the ultimate assassin. Okay, sorry, I'm done. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse.
Okay.
Got it, I'll be careful. I'm surprised you're able to draw this without even looking at a picture. I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the Caged Child song memorized. You must do the same.
Do you understand?
I have copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. But Monica said they were going to fight the Future Foundation because Makoto was fault. She said that. Yes, but when that all happened, that was before... Hold on, that was before they entered the machine. And that was before Junko somehow got into that machine. Because I think we witnessed Junko getting into that machine when Monokuma showed up. There's one in... is fuck. You spot with can, yes. That is Teratero. There is one in prison. No, I have no idea what that's supposed to say. You spot with, yes, that is Teratero. I gotta plug my controller. Anyway, so that's the thing. It's like, so with that whole, like, they were gonna fight the Future Foundation, but the Future Foundation had not yet tried to, what would you call, like, rehab all of the Ultimate Despair. They were still capturing them. That's when they got Nagito. Oh, Teratero's in the fuck you spot. I see. Let's see, hold on. What's the fuck you spot? Oh, I see. Who else is here? Oh, Hero doesn't belong there. Neither does Fat Byakuya. Ham Hands? There was nothing wrong with Ham Hands. Junko killed her sister because she doesn't want to show that she is the mastermind. Well, yeah, Junko killed her sister because she knew her sister couldn't actually pull off being her. So she fucking iced her. Let's see. Everyone else has memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read it in the dark.
Huh?
We have to memorize the lyrics now? We have to memorize lyrics now? You're a detective, so I expect your memory should be up to the task. Here's the melody. Oh, is he going to sing for us? I listened to Kyo sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics. Alright.
Okay.
Don't fuck it up, Suichi. Alright, I think I've got it now. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective.
Well then.
Well, okay, guys. So, is it just me, or when I don't know who's ever watched Naruto or who's into Naruto, but is it me, or when I look at Kyo, I think of I can't remember his name now, but he trained Sasuke. It's where Sasuke ran to. He was like the first big bad guy in Naruto. Why can't I remember his name?
How
Anyways.
exciting!
Yay! We finally get to see Angie.
So then,
Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It works best with a girl. And I'll do it. Can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in.
No.
No, I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
That's right.
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way, you can say goodbye to her. Oh no, it was Tenko. And after you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
Please.
Tenko.
By the way.
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed of them at all. So, if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, wow, she just had a Mew laugh. That was how Mew laughs. God, I still don't remember how. I can't wait to the debate so I can hear someone say her name. Oh, but that's right. They say it differently between characters. Laughing makes you feel better too. And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up.
Yes.
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting in your anger, Himiko. I think you've trained too much. You're probably right. Alright, let's fucking do this. It seems like the two of them made up. That's good.
so then,
So now that we've decided on a spiritual medium, let us begin.
Yes.
Alright, Himiko, I'll see you later. Let's do it. Give me a cutscene. Make it so I don't have to read. Oh.
now I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle. Please be sure to walk on the path so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Make sure you watch your steps. It's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Yes, I will be playing FNAF 5, but I want to get farther in FNAF 4 before we do it. And then we'll be playing FNAF 5. I am going to be playing that game. But I don't want to just stop on the second night of Five Nights at Freddy's 4. And then, yeah, I want to get in. I want to play Five Nights at Freddy's 5. And then, I want to get in. And, like, I don't know if I want to go through and beat them. But I definitely want to play, like, Ultimate Custom Night. Or no, it's a Virtual Simulator or whatever. It's on the PlayStation now. I want to play that. And when we play that, I want to talk through, like, all this crazy lore that is Five Nights at Freddy's. At least what I'm picking up on it. And, you know, people can correct me or agree with me, argue with me, it doesn't matter. But it'd be kind of cool to go over all this crazy stuff that's happening in that game.
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake. I have 5-star flexibility.
So then,
Starting now. The rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done. First, we must place this iron cage atop Tenko. I shall leave that to Suichi and Koichi. Or Koichi? Eh. And please keep in mind, walk carefully so not to disturb the magic circle. Okay, you can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong.
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
Fucking
it's made of
Koichi.
iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
Okay. It's weird that he made that joke because I was wondering if she's gonna die during this seance.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role.
Oh.
Right. Everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The floorboard. She's gonna disappear. And she is gonna die.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
God damn it, Himiko.
Sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it. So then,
This is the point of no return. Tenko, after this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Got it.
Understood. I'll not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone. So see you guys after the seance.
well then,
The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. Alright, let the fucking crazy begin. We each stood in a different corner. Here we go.
now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. Yep, it's gonna get nuts from here. The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark, I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner. Then began the singing.
At last, at long last.
Is this Keo? Keo led us, all in the caged child song.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last.
This is weird.
Will there be two or just one?
What?
Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl?
Okay, this is fucking creepy.
At last, at long last.
We finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was it? That was the fucking floor collapsing. Is the caged child Angie Yanaga? He began calling. Now, if the medium answers,
Say,
is the caged child Angie Yanaga? What's going on?
say.
Is the caged child Angie Yanaga?
What's the matter?
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
Hold on.
Himuko, I was clear, very clear, that you are not to speak, yes? But something's weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe it failed.
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly.
Huh?
What? Is that okay?
Well,
Just for now. Confused, I walked along the road back to the candle. I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. And there's a hole in the ground. What? What's going on? Did it really fail?
that cannot be.
That shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
What?
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tanko there? They killed Tanko. It's gonna be a two-body. It's gonna be a fucking two-body one. Shit.
I see, yes.
I was wondering, like, it felt like we still had a lot of people. Oh man, this is gonna make the investigation process a little harder. She follows orders well, but how well? How about we let her out?
Hold on.
Whoops. Those who remove objects from the magic circle must be done in the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
Man.
Seeing how this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around, but whatever. Just like setting up, Kyo instructed us how to clean everything up. Carefully removed everything exactly as we
Now?
directed.
I will remove
Yeah,
this.
look, the fucking floorboard's broken. Wait. Oh shit, that's blood under her. And she's dead. She's fucking dead. Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside. My whole theory was wrong.
Perhaps.
Something is amiss. No! No, no, no. It's gonna be the assassin. Don't let it be the assassin. Don't let it be Maki. Something is amiss. Yumiko ran towards the cage at a sprint. Yumiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage. Fueled by desperation, he grabbed the cage and lifted it up, and... she's fucking stabbed through the floorboards. Damn it. I fucking knew it. As soon as he made that joke. Well, I knew it before then. I was worried about this happening.
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monofe's green puke was predicting this tragedy. Oh, the puke color is normal now. I guess it was predicting this.
For now.
Everyone, please assemble in the seance room. God. Okay. Ah, this sucks. Second body discovery announcement was played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running. It had to be her.
What?
He's afraid of ghosts. He won't even come near this. Seriously? What is this? How did this happen?
How'd this happen?
Denko, Gonta no, so sorry. Gonta no could protect you. And Gonta is too dumb to fucking kill. He'll go the way of Sakura before he kills anybody.
Got a minute?
Suichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting a seance. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know what's happening.
What on earth?
I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now, you should maybe start the investigation right away.
Say,
Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be different from the culprit who killed Tenko, yes? Huh?
if so,
What happens in the event there are two murderers by two people? What if there are two blackened? We will need to find them both at the class trial.
that's right.
Now that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario? That would be a fucked scenario. What would happen? Monodam, what would happen? What happened?
Not that.
Why do you look lost too, Monodam? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy. I never expected something like this to happen. Wait, I don't know what to do, really. I don't know. Aw, man, they're all disorganized. If you can't decide the class trial's objectives, then we won't know what to investigate. Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help. Have you already forgotten Daddy's in no condition to help us? Oh, Monokuma, can you snap the fuck out of it, bro? It's all our fault Daddy's ended up like this. It's all your fault, Monofi. Help! We don't know what to do on our own. We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap him back to normal. That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
That's right.
That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love. This is getting fucking even weirder. You don't understand that because you've never been loved before, Monodam. I love you. So please, go back to normal. I would like it if you went back to normal too, bro. I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart. Oh, you're making me blush. Hey, Park. What'd you say? Why'd you retract the message? I'm back. Were you good while I was away? I'm so glad he's back.
Thank you so much, my adorable darling cubs. With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy a relaxing vacation. Oh, that tickles. Father's intense love is getting me all soaked.
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing. It's better not awaken anything in me.
Oh god, that's fucking creepy. Wait, he licked himself. Wait, watch. After him, it's his own body. That's weird.
No.
Man, that vacation is what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax.
To tell you the truth,
Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. But I was able to do it. The secret is to just leave whether you get permission or not. Huh? Wait, so then, who's this Baldy then? Oh, that's just a part-timer I got to cover me while I was gone. Here's your pay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here. I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. Now that nuisance is out of the way, what are you guys talking about again? Oh, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are 2 blackened candidates? Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served. First come, first served. The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target. In other words, if the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tanko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. Oh, that's a fuck. You remember Celestia, Fumi, and Kiyotaka, right? One of them is lying because the culprit can kill 2 people. Right, I do remember that. But, that was the thing, is like, Hifumi was Celestia was the only real killer. Because Hifumi was already dead. So, like, Hifumi would have been the blackened, but Celestia killed him. In this case, if there's 2 alive, he's saying the first killer is the real killer. In that case, it would have had to have been Hifumi. It would have been the blackened because he was the first killer. I guess they're changing the rules. Then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim. Oh, and I'll add to the school regulations so you can review it later. I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too. 3 has been added. Boy, everything's going to go so smoothly now that Father's running things again. Leader's got to be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst. You're glowing. You're glowing like a lamp. Beep. There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I'll never let you any of you go. Except for the ones that Monodam murders. He just left us behind while he was saying he'd never let us go. That's why he's so amazing. Please lick me more, Daddy. Wow. Never thought I would ever utter that phrase. Beep. Beep. He just makes beeps now. That's what I was saying. So, to make sense of all that...
Listen closely.
If both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer.
Nope.
But we don't even know if there's a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
True. We should investigate Tenko's death as well, as just in case.
How exciting!
Finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
Piece of shit!
You fucking psycho.
Shuichi!
This is bad. This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now.
No.
So, this is where you need to step up.
Listen up.
Listen, Suichi. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Pico is my favorite. Or not, no, not Pico. Ibuki. Ibuki is my favorite in Goodbye Despair. Pico's second. And you don't have to, like, ever be, like, you don't even have to preempt, can I ask you again? Ask me a million times, I don't care. I'll keep telling you. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Then let's check the Monokuma file first. Victim is Tenko. Fucking look at all those fucking vowels. That's what her name is. The ultimate Aikido master. The body was found in the middle of the empty room on the 4th floor. Time Time of death was approximately 11 a.m. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. What? On her neck, the same as Angie's cause of death. It doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. This isn't good. Curse. Oh my god, was it Himuko? Park, it's super late. Appreciate you being here, but I understand when it's time to go. I'm wondering, was it Himuko? Oh, it's so bad. Curse.
Jeez.
Ah, not again. Curse?
Hey!
Wow.
What? Curse? Kaito, calm down. No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
You're the one who's screwing around. Did you want to die?
I think I'm starting. Slam. Dull sound reverberated through the room. She hit him? She did hit him.
Are you okay? My bad.
I'm starting to feel bad, but for a different reason. I want to get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki roll. No, it can't. I know the floorboard is fucked up, but how did they get up in the cage with them? I feel like no one had the sword. What if Himuko can really do magic? And she just summoned the sword and then stabbed her through the sheet. Well, but the sheet we would have seen had a tear in it. Left the room, still a bit wobbly. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
That's good.
It's 2:10 for me too, Tiff. True. We haven't time to mourn Tenko's death as our own lives are at risk.
This is...
That is true, but Angie, then Tenko? You think? Earlier I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko.
How can this be?
It all Gonta's fault. Gonta failed to protect friends again. Okay, well, Tenko's death calls all panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective. Let's detect.
Well...
It's too dark in here. We can't investigate even if we wanted to.
Got it.
Going to bring candles from other room. Make this room bright, okay? No, that won't be necessary. Yeah, that's not necessary at all. Why?
Listen up!
Show him, Kibu. Show him your new power. New power?
His eyes lit up! I, New Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
I love her so much. She's literally the best ever that's ever existed. Damn, it got bright.
Oh, man.
Man, what a lame function. Should have made him like a transformer or something. It's bright now. so we should hurry up and investigate. Can confirm.
That's it.
Okay,
Yeah, you're right. No, we would have saw him coming. It's white sheet we use for the seance. It's placed on top of the cage. It's then removed.
Is this...
Cloth is pretty thick. It's similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque and on back. Look, there's a blood stain right on it, right around the middle of the sheet.
but
No hole in the fabric, which means Tenko wasn't stabbed with his cloth.
Okay.
She was stabbed, well, underneath the cloth? Fuck! It had to be you. It fucking had to be you, you dirty bitch. We were gonna become the best of friends. I said things that made Tenko look suspicious, and now this? Yeah. I'm sorry, Tenko. Well, that's the shit that happens.
Stop it.
Cry later.
What?
Huh?
Because...
Crying won't bring Tenko back. If we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too.
okay.
I need to find the truth to pin down the culprit for Tenko and all of this.
I guess...
You're right. Tenko would want us to figure out so she'd have no regrets. Okay. Why is your back turned to me now? Was it always? Well, let's talk to Maki, who's probably the killer. Do these floorboards seem a little unstable to you? They're tough to walk on. The floorboards aren't nailed down, so they're just lying on top of cross pieces. That's what Gonta told me. That's probably the reason they're a little unstable. They've only been laid on top? That's why they're unstable? Well, the boards are fairly thick and sturdy. I can't imagine they'd come loose easily.
This...
But if someone wanted to remove a floorboard, they could easily do so, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose. Is she just gonna be dead?
Hey!
Himuko. Hey, Himuko. Be strong, Himuko.
Wait.
Gonta, if you shake Himuko that much, she's going to break.
But
But she not talking. It's like Himuko not even there.
Like I thought.
She must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's leave her be for now. Okay. It's definitely okay. So we know for 100% it was not Himuko. It was not Gonta. Oh wait, no, Gonta wasn't in the room with us, but it definitely was not Himuko. It couldn't have been Koichi. It couldn't have been Korikyo. Man, she's coming up number one, but I don't want it to be her. I really don't want it to be her.
why?
First Angie, then Tenko.
Can this be?
Gonta, so ashamed. Why Gonta could protect friends? Alright, shut the fuck up, Gonta.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
That cannot be.
Why? Why did this?
I knew it.
Yo, I know the murder was pretty shocking.
Of course.
I am shocked as well, but why did the seance fail? We performed all the steps flawlessly because she died in the middle of the song. He seems more concerned by that than the murder.
Yes.
Oh, if we perform the cage child again and summon Tenko's spirit this time.
This is stupid.
Cut the crap. Just tell me what happened during the seance. both you and Suichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the seance?
I see, yes.
True. It must be the best move past what happened to know the seance failed.
Is that so?
Whatever, just hurry up. Time to order. Right. Position herself as a turtle with the magic circle so her head touched the marker stone. I thought this was going to be different stuff. Then Suichi and Koichi placed the cage over Tenko. And after that, I placed the white cloth over the cage. Then all four of us placed the wooden dog statue atop the cage. Afterwards, we stood in four corners of the room. Koichi and Suichi blew out the candles. Finally, we all sang the Cage Child song. The seance should have been complete, but... now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. That did happen. It's a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped, perhaps. There's a pretty loud sound from someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something.
What do you mean?
And then what happened?
Yes.
We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Suichi and Koichi relight candles. And then we removed all the items within the magic in the opposite order. First, all four removed the dog statue. Then I took off the white cloth, and then Himuka ran over to the cage the moment she lifted it. It sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance.
No.
Alright, Park, well thanks for coming in. I appreciate you being here. It's been a lot of fun. I'm sorry that you're going to miss who the killer is, but we'll let you know when we know. On the next one, at least. But it would not be difficult in such darkness. Besides, she was inside the cage, yes? Then when was she killed?
Well, that's...
Yes, that is a problem.
Yes.
There is another problem. And that is, why ever did the seance fail? I simply cannot figure it out.
Perhaps.
Maybe someone moved from their corner. Did someone else sneak in there?
What's the point?
Obviously, since the seance was clearly a sham. Maki was never no one to pull her punches. Alright. This investigation is over and shut, and it's all thanks to me for giving Kibu his new function. Now then, Cunt Fu Killer is obviously one of you stupid assholes who signed up to do this bullshit seance in the first place.
No.
I think Maki being the killer would be easy if it is her. I don't want it to be her though, Tiff. I really don't want it to be her, but it's starting to sound like her. If it's not her, then the only other person it can be is Kibu. Oh no, not necessarily. Huh? Seriously? The seance was clearly set up to lure her in and kill her. How could someone who wasn't in the room kill her? So, you believe that Tenko was killed during the seance?
Fucking moron!
There's no other possibility, shit for brains. God, you don't even know that? I mean, it's true, Tenko was alive before the seance began. This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Tenko answered Kiro, so at that point she was certainly alive. But when the candles were relit, she was fucking dead and stabbed in the back of the neck. She'd already been killed. What time exactly was Tenko killed after we blew out the candles? Well, it was 11 a.m. exactly. But maybe an important point of this case.
Oh, man.
What lame function? Should have made him like Transformer or something. Oh, we did him. Okay. It's time to look at the body then. Well, actually, hold on. We looked at the white cloth. Let's take a look at the dog statue. It's a wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the dog god. Wait a minute. This wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. This wooden statue is pretty heavy.
If I remember correctly.
I think it said it was about 175 pounds. That's about the weight of 2 girls. That's hilarious. What do you know about girls? Have you ever even touched a woman besides your mother? What?
I'm kidding.
Anyway,
Is this...
if this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right about that. It didn't sound like you were kidding either. Okay, well I guess no one's hiding it. It's not hollowed out then. What about... Alright, ruined magic circle. Magic circle Kyo drew on the floor. Well, at least it was. It's been completely stomped over, I suppose. It's unavoidable. Wait, I think it's Korikiro because his face was scared. No, it definitely wasn't Korikiro. It wasn't him. There's no way he fucked up that seance.
Well...
Was this drawn with salt? Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt. You feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I have performed many successful seances. Why, I've even had spirits enter my body.
Right already.
Shut up. I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Maki really doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
But
In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out an original circle. We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage Dog Village document.
Hey,
Isn't that right, Kyo? He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. Alright, take a look at the marker stone. The rock next to Tenko's wire. This must be the marker stone. Please rest your head upon a place on the marker stone. It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work? Certainly, it's merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon. Like this? Tenko had her forehead on the rock hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit in the cage. Well, she also had to be in the position of a turtle. That was the other part of it. Where's the cage? This cage is used in the seance.
is this...
It looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage.
okay.
Big enough for a person to fit inside. During the seance coaching, I covered Tenko in the cage. We were supposed to move it as well. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first.
Hey,
Hey, look at this.
is this...
A blood stain on the bottom of the cage itself? Probably Tinko's blood, yes?
That's true.
Yeah, I imagine so. The spatter must have been made when she was killed.
What do you mean?
Which means Tinko was killed while she was still inside the cage.
Okay.
I think you're right. Tinko went under the cage before the seance. But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead.
Then
If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain the bloodstains, right? But not on the cloth. Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted. Is that a possibility? No. Oh, I'm going to use that for a lie later. I bet you that's what it is. Crooked floorboard. This floorboard is loose. And it's the one right under Tanko. Why is this floorboard loose?
If I remember correctly.
It wasn't like this before. It must have came loose during the seance.
Why?
Why would it come loose during the seance?
But
Floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Then someone must have loosened it on purpose. Tanko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury was a stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. It must have caused instant death. I didn't hear her scream during the seance. Oh, wait. Understood. I won't say a word until the seance is over. Think I'll really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
Nope.
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
Huh?
What do you mean?
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay.
A wound this deep. The victim is too shocked to do anything except die. You're speaking from
That's
experience?
obvious.
Of course, quick deaths are my specialty. Okay, guys, they're really making Maki seem like the definite killer. And that makes sense. The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see the murder weapon around here. You're right, I don't see, it's obvious, it could be a clue. She had to be killed with a samurai sword. So something I have to investigate. The candles. Candles hung the source of light in the room. There are no windows in this room, so without the candles, it was pitch black. But how did the culprit kill Tanko in complete darkness? Really? Is it like the blood stain again? Oh. Hole in the corner? No. No way. There's a small opening in the corner of the room. It doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still. A hole. It looks like there's space under here too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. It looks like there's something dropped down there. Something dropped down there. Something dropped from here? Well, let's go fucking... What is it dropped? What was dropped?
Hey,
After we checked everywhere else, why don't we go under the floorboard and see for ourselves? Yeah, let's do
by
it.
the way,
Seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for light?
It's true.
Let's bring a candle. With Kiwa's light up here, we should be fine. And I'll go get a candle, remove the floorboard so we can go down. Okay, got it. pulled off some floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the hole under the floor. That is where Kyo was standing. A lot more spacious than I thought. You can pretty easily move on all fours.
Okay.
Let's look around for clues. It'd look pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around in this dusty place.
Okay.
Yeah. Ah, they used a sickle? There's another hole. How would there be a need for... Okay. So I guess we'll check the first blood stain. Blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboards. Fresh blood is definitely Tenko's. There's a sickle here. There's blood all over it.
Okay.
The blood on this sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon. This came from my research lab.
Huh?
It did?
Well,
A sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes too. If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches.
that's right.
And since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself. But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
That's true.
The cage is 3 feet high. If you were able to stab into it with a 6-inch blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's possible. Then her posture is a question. Hey, if the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
It's true.
Perhaps after killing Tankro, the culprit threw the sickle under the floorboard in the dark. Or they could have been under the floor this entire time. Either of those is possible. Some of the wood has corroded and is broken off, so you can see into the next room. This is the wall of the empty room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall. And this part is rotten away. Looks natural rot. This hole is made intentionally. But I can get into the next room through here. If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? Then the culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of the hallway.
No.
True, but it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. Alright. We did alright because we had light. Without that, it'd be pitch black. That might make it impossible to move around in here. Then they could have used light like we're doing right now. True. They used the light to move around under the floor. Is that possible? Oh, Park, I don't want it to be either of the people that you say it could be. Wait. Cut crosspiece. Look at that. Part of the crosspiece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
That's true.
It's near the loose floorboard, and the portion missing is about the same width, too. And from what I can see of it,
It's true.
it was broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. Question is why. Another crosspiece is supporting the floor, so it might not fall off this if this portion is still missing.
Then
So what purpose did this serve? The floorboard underneath Kenko's body is loose, and the crosspiece supporting has been cut. If the culprit did all of this, then why? So they can move the floorboard. It would be easier to move the floorboard. That's why they did it. Oh. Damn it, it's so they can find it in the dark. It was Kyo. It fucking was Kyo. Like what? How else is there to investigate? Oh, dried blood. The blood stain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. But that's pretty far from where Tenko's body is dripping down. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood here?
Hey,
Hey, on the back of this floorboard has blood on it too. You're right. There's a bit of blood on the underside of this floorboard. Did Tenko's blood splatter here when she got killed?
That's true.
I wonder, I can't really be sure yet.
Okay.
These bloodstains here are completely dry. There must be some reason these particular stains are dry. I think we finished investigating. Okay.
Is that all right?
You want to head back up? Glad you asked. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust. From walking, I crawled out from under the floorboard. We put the floorboards back and returned to our investigation. Well, that's it. We did the investigation. We just need to go check out the other room.
by the way,
We've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise? What do you mean?
because
If Angie and Tenko have different killers, then
Yeah, that's right.
the blacking we need to vote for is the culprit from the first murder, the culprit who killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said. So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's?
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
But
But this is bigger than the killing game for the sake of two who died. I need to reveal the truth of both of their deaths. Well, I understand why you feel that way. But if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry. It's not even the other crime scene I want to investigate. When I came into the hallway, a scene more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded. Don't tell me there's a third body. No fucking way!
it's a lie.
You son of a bitch. That was good. Did I surprise you? Were you gonna scream and cry in terror?
Huh?
What are you doing? Oh, sorry. It's just a little lightheaded. From the blood loss. Yeah. This is real blood.
why?
Hey, so why you... What are you doing? I just got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. And then suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard. Stepped through a floorboard? Jeez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
Got a minute?
If you're going to lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything. Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kinda stepped through. What bad luck. The crosspiece was gone. Crosspiece was gone, what does that mean? No.
Huh?
Confidence, dreams. That's what the killing game is all about.
That was a good one, Koichi. That fucking literally pissed me off. That pissed me off IRL. I'm just like, no fucking way do we have a third victim right now. There's no way we lost 3 in one go.
Killing game fans, hold your head high and watch with your own 2 eyes. Baseball, soccer, mobile games, they're all nothing compared to the killing game. The killing game just can't be beat. Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds.
We're out of time? Yes, time's up. Aw, man! It's because you guys, I didn't have enough time to check something. What were you trying to check?
See?
I wanted to research the seance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately, I couldn't find anything that could actually be used as a clue. Kyo perfectly reenacted the seance that was written in the document. He drew this magic circle the same exact way as I pictured it. Okay, Park, I hope you have a good night. I think that just leaves me all alone. Everyone else took off. It's weird. Danganronpa has been weird this weekend. Not only that, he used the same exact tools too. Nothing suspicious about the whole thing. Well, I wanted to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later. You can't, dude. We're going to trial. At the class trial. See you there. Well, Koichi left, the blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. I gotta say, I was not ready for this. Let's go too. Yeah, I mean, we ain't got much of a choice.
That's true.
Yeah, okay. So, even she gets nervous sometimes.
Do you want to die?
What are you staring at? Do you want to die? What's this? Oh, it just tells me where north is. Wow, this has been like a really fast investigation. 2 murders and we're under 2 hours on the investigation. I think last time the investigation for just the 1 murder took me like 3 hours. I forgot. We're supposed to go this way. This way? Nope, this way. Alright. Give us just 1 second. Be right back. Alright. Here we go into class trial.
Oh dear.
It would appear we have all gathered, but it seems there are less and less of us.
Oh.
Less friends means that it's much harder to solve
Don't
mystery.
worry.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure you gotten a little smarter by now, Gonta. Yeah, Gonta do his best to help. I'd want to graduate from super idiot level to at least Kato idiot level. Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Are you okay?
More importantly, are you okay, Kato? Yeah, I'm feeling better now. But wow, Maki Roll sure does pack a punch.
I don't know.
It's your fault. You don't need to worry about our dwindling numbers. Only dipshits have died so far.
That being said,
I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brains this time so I don't have to use mine.
hoo-yah!
These golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world.
Unacceptable.
It's as though every time you open your mouth, you become less likable.
Rest in peace.
I disagree. I absolutely disagree with that comment. Atua, please lend us your power. You don't still... She's fucking dead. It may be difficult for us to rely on Atua, considering what happened to Angie, whom Atua loved most of all.
Well, you know.
She shouldn't have relied on Atua in the first place. But seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in God, especially Atua.
I also.
So, what? Robots can believe in gods. Do they dream of clockwork?
Indeed.
Actually, before I even met Angie, I had a similar experience. Hearing voices, I mean, you might call it an inner voice. It tells me to do whatever I'm
Got a minute?
How long are you going to say that for? Atua and ghosts don't matter right now.
Jeez.
Yeah, the trial this time is gonna be rough. We got caught up in Monokuma's trap.
Huh?
His trap.
That's right.
He probably made the 4th floor so scary on purpose to prevent me from investigating.
All right already.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
Hey, so
Suichi, say something.
Huh?
What should I say? Alright. Talk to everybody. Left to right, just like normal. Why did the seance fail? I never did figure out why. He is sweating. I see he's still more interested in the seance than the case. I respected Tanko so much since the moment we met.
shut up.
Nothing's gonna be solved by crying about it.
All right already.
Besides, that was a lie, wasn't it?
It's a lie.
Yep, you guys have figured me out already. There's no point in keeping up the act. Koichi never changes no matter what the situation he's in.
Damn.
This trial is going to be rough since we couldn't do any investigating. Well, we did a bit, but not enough. Oh, that was the monitor. I didn't mean to hit that.
Listen up.
Try using your brain so I don't have to. My golden brain cells are a gift to the entire world.
Please wait.
It's true, though. I do not know if it can be attributed to God per se. I can hear an inner voice guiding me to when I don't know what to do. I can't explain why, but I believe that voice will lead me to hope as long as I listen to it.
On your knees.
Shut up! Why the fuck is a robot talking about God anyways? It's unseemly.
You're so dumb.
The inner voice is probably just a radio or something, like in taxis and stuff.
That is not funny.
It is unwise of me to confide in you all. Gonta do his best to help. So, In the end, the culprit really was... No, it's nothing. We can't talk about once the trial starts.
Okay.
Atua and Ghost don't matter right now. The culprit is among us. Alright, that's it. That's everybody. Let's fucking do it. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Here we go. Usually we walk toward the elevator in silence. And as soon as we arrived, the survivor stepped aboard. Oh, I gotta get a charger. We decided. Perhaps it's because there are fewer of us, the elevator seemed to move faster. And so we fell faster and faster downward into the black. The elevator stopped, and just like always, the doors parted slowly. The light that shines on from the other side, the bright light of our future. Or is it?
Uh-oh.
Boy, they look really depressed. Must be because there's even less participants now. Don't say they look depressed. You'll make Mono damn sad. Beep. As much as I'd love to keep hearing your adorable back and forth, let's hurry up and get this started. At last, the class trial will begin. I hope you enjoy to your heart's content. The third class trial is about to begin. Angie Youngwa, the ultimate artist. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council and tried to prevent the killing game. And then Tenko, look at all those vowels. The ultimate Aikido master. She hated men, but I knew that she hated this terrible killing game even more. The two who were killed were both trying to stop the killing. And the one who killed them, was it one person? Wow, that whole sheet of people is still all here. Two different people? We need to pin that down in the class trial. In order to live, we find the truth. And I will fight for it. I will fight with the truth and lies in this class trial. Yeah. Yeah, we'll save. We get to try out our new skill this time too. Oh, we should be able to buy new skills, but first we have our triple X-ray vision. Equip that. Tension gauge will increase at a faster rate, effective during argument. Okay. Wow. Increase the time limit in each phrase, effective during... Okay. Increase the amount of influence recovered by right answers. Effective during non-stop debates and choices. Yeah, I want that, but I can't have it. Trigger happy. Increase the delay after using truth bullets or truth blades. Effective during non-stop mass panic. Okay. Can't have any of those 16 ones. Saint Miko's ability. Silence all conversation except those the rectal is on. Effective during mass panic. Okay. Instantly silences loud voices. Effective during mass panic. The keyword in the first speaker's argument will be shown from the start. Effective during debate. The entire screen will light up more frequently. Effective during Hangman's Gambit. Increase the amount of letter cubes that can be acquired at once. Effective during Psyche Taxi. I'm pretty good at Psychic Taxi, but I'm not worried about that. Power of Life. Makes it easier to push the opponent back during Blade Lock. I'm good at that too. Removes the time penalty for breaking a non-erasable piece. Effective during Imagination Evacuation. Okay. Will increase at a faster rate even during the argument. Okay. I think we're good at buying any of these right now. We could probably save up for something else. So we're gonna return. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it!
Now then, let's begin with the basic. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person,
Everyone
you'll
dies.
punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone.
Which is interesting.
Now, smiles, everyone! It's showtime! Let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
Sorry, everyone. I don't think I'm gonna be much help this time. Because of Monokuma's disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
I can tell Monokuma is overcompensating to hide his self-consciousness.
Next time, spend less time fixing your hair and more time investigating, spaceman!
Wow, that was rough.
Shut up! I don't need to hear some comedy act from you two weirdos.
Oh, Himuko, is she gonna jump into this one?
Who did it?
Yep,
Who
she's
killed
freaking out.
Angie and Tenko?
Do not let your emotions hasten your judgment. There may be two killers.
So, our other culprit might not be one of us here.
Hmm? What do you mean?
The transfer student. Maybe our resurrected transfer student dragged Angie and Tenko into the grave.
Stop it! Stop making stuff up!
Say something, Shuichi. It'll be a mess if this keeps going on.
Even if it's possible for a revived corpse to be the culprit, well, in the interest of being thorough, I should clear things up. Here we go!
This crime was committed by the recently deceased. They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
So, ritual did work?
Who was resurrected, I wonder?
Angie did say she was gonna bring Rantaro back. Yes. Rantaro was resurrected. The culprit is the late Rantaro Amami!
No.
Please, stop it!
This isn't about believing in reviving the dead. I have to focus on their statements. Right.
This crime was committed by the recently deceased.
It wasn't.
They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates!
No! So, the ritual did work?
Oh, that was... Can't just get up and argue. What?
This crime was committed by the recently deceased. They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates!
It's gotta be hanging effigies. The ritual
So,
didn't work.
the ritual did work?
Who was resurrected, I wonder?
Angie did say she was gonna bring Rantaro back.
Rantaro was resurrected. The culprit is the late Rantaro Amami!
Please, stop it!
Okay. I'm working on it, man. It's gotta be...
This crime was committed by the recently
It's gotta be the
deceased.
effigies.
They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates!
The ritual did work?
It didn't.
Who was resurrected?
Angie did say she...
Dude, no. It stopped me.
Rantaro was resurrected. The culprit is the...
Damn it. It stopped me at just the right second.
Back to life! The classmates!
The ritual did work?
Who was resurrected?
She was gonna bring Rantaro back.
No, that was... We know the ritual didn't work. The Necronomicon.
Committed by the recently deceased.
That's what it is.
Back to life!
Because it had to be burned to ashes. Go, 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 go. Got it.
That's wrong! I don't think Angie's ritual succeeded. According to the Necronomicon Monokuma showed us, you have to burn the Necronomicon in the ritual.
Right. Read all that.
If Angie's ritual had succeeded, the book would have been gone.
So she must have been killed before the ritual was complete, since the book was still intact.
Then, don't I think Rantaro probably not culprit?
Oh, I guess you're right.
Well, duh. There's no way a dead person could resurrect.
Now hold on a second. I can't let that comment stand. Sure, everybody knows that you can't bring the dead back to life.
But
But it's easy at the Ultimate Academy, as long as you use the Necronomicon.
What are you talking about? There's no way that's possible.
But it's true. I never lie about motives.
true, he doesn't.
So he can't be wrong. Raising the dead is totally possible.
Man, I can't believe you guys wasted such a perfectly good motive. You should have let me use it to bring Monodam back to life.
Yeah.
Monodam is still alive, though.
Oh, no, I was thinking of Monosuke. I miss Monosuke.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't waste a resurrection on Monodam's corpse.
Or Monokid would be cool.
Oh? So resurrecting the dead was actually possible this whole time?
There's no way it's possible.
There's no way that could happen, idiots. Monokuma is trying to confuse us. Let's hurry up and find out who the Blackened is.
If our transfer student isn't the culprit, then blame falls to one of us.
Who? Who it! Step aside, Half Pint. I'll handle this. I don't know about Tenko, but I'm pretty fucking sure Kyo murdered Angie.
What? Yeah, why?
Don't play dumb with me, creep show. I already know what happened.
Okay, hit us.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research lab. Which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
Oh, there's a lie here.
Could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke in, and murdered the fuck out of Angie.
All right, I gotta look at some stuff. Since working on the ritual, she would not unlock the door unless it was someone from the student council. Kyo wasn't there, so it's not her. Similar on a dam before Angie's body. This door has a sliding lock. When Angie's body was found, the sliding lock was locked from inside. The handle of the sliding lock moves slightly. Something gold and shiny is on the handle. Gold leaf katana. It was stabbed and hung through. Katana is so old. The handle. Okay, we're going with gold leaf katana, and we're going to agree with her.
Fucking genius!
Think about it from the beginning.
The
We're going to agree with
culprit
her.
used a katana to kill Angie. And it was found in those research lab.
No? Only potential weapon is Lab's gold leaf katana. What evidence do you have that I even used it?
Oh no!
Ah, damn. I'm trying to get good at this, guys. It's not working though.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie. And it
Koichi's lock picking? Front door.
was found in Kyo's research lab. Which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you
Definitely did.
shit-eating worm.
I like
Went to the
how they're doing
classroom,
that.
Broke in,
Oh, that's it.
murdered the fuck out of Angie.
That was it right there.
Ah, I'm a fucking genius!
Koichi. No, there's got to be a way to lie through this. Oh man, I want to do the lie thing.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research lab.
No, that's not gonna work. Right.
Damn it!
The lock. The fucking lock.
The
is the
culprit
back
used
door.
a katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research lab.
The back door. Yeah, the eye even used it.
Damn it!
The culprit used a katana to kill.
Okay. We have front door, Suzumi's account. I think we have the Monokuma file. Let's try the Monokuma file.
Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research
I don't have
lab.
it.
Which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about.
Alright, we're gonna have to
that
move
thing,
on.
I did not care about.
Oh, damn it. Oh, he... Precious relic. How could I possibly use it as... Oh, that's true.
Oh no!
Yeah, he wouldn't have used it as a weapon.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie,
Alright, you know what? We're just going with...
and it was found in Kyo's
We gotta get through this.
research lab,
Because we're gonna die if we don't.
which makes you automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken it.
Rusty katana.
I've known it's Kyo for a while.
About some katana.
Right.
Shit-eating worm. To the classroom.
What? Had a key or not, Angie still wouldn't have let him into her lab. Oh, I should have done the fucking account. Well, we're still barely alive.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie.
Suzumi's account.
Research lab.
Kyo.
About some katana.
You shit. Classroom broke in.
That's wrong!
I wanted to go with the lie. Maybe there wasn't a lie for this one.
No, Kyo would not have been able to enter Angie's lab. Isn't that right, Tsumugi?
Yeah. Before Angie locked herself up in her research lab, she said she wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
And Kyo is not a member. She wouldn't have opened the door for him.
Kyo couldn't have killed Angie even if he wanted to.
I had no desire to kill her in the first place.
So whoever killed Angie must have been one of the student council members, yeah?
I was doing a bit to lead you to the right answer. Can't believe you actually got it.
Oh, how clever.
Gonta, you're so dumb.
You can just ignore her, Gonta.
The remaining student council members are Gonta, Kibo, Tsumugi, and Himiko.
I hope it's Kibu.
Well, it can't be Himiko. She was besties with Angie.
It could be,
I trust their friendship. You guys do too, right?
but I don't think it... I mean, it could be her.
Yeah, of course.
Can we trust their friendship so readily?
Obviously. Let's believe in them.
That trims our list of suspects down to 3. Gonta, Tsumugi, and Kibo.
Yep. The culprit is one of those 3 people.
You mean one of those 2 people? Because a robot ain't people, Jack.
Nice.
I will let that remark slide. Anyway, aren't these accusations just a tad too hasty?
Honey House, the culprit should confess already. Gonta, Keyboy, or Tsumugi? Well...
No, not Gonta. Gonta would never kill Angie.
Yeah, Gonta's a gentleman. You shouldn't suspect either of us.
Hey, stick up for me too.
Gonta definitely not hurt anyone. Torture Gonta if you don't believe.
Torture might be a bit too far, but Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
And I'm not the culprit either. Jeez.
Gonta not
No,
culprit.
not the culprit.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
We must consider other possibilities. Surely there must be suspects outside the
Not
student
betray
council.
student council.
That's utterly impossible.
A dead chick
Not just
can't be the
anyone can open
culprit.
the door. Only student council members had access. I didn't know robots killed such boring lives.
Okay.
But it's definitely not me.
Is that a robophobic remark?
Right. I got it.
We must consider other possibilities. Surely there must be suspects outside the
Not
student
betray
council.
student council.
That's utterly impossible.
A dead chick
Not
can't
just
be the
anyone can open
culprit.
the door. Only student council members.
Boom.
No, it wasn't just student council members that could have opened that lab door.
What was it you said earlier about Kyo opening the door, Shuichi? Unless you're a student council member, you can't enter Angie's lab, right?
I was referring to Kyo. He couldn't have done it, but you could have. Because I saw you open the classroom lock by picking it.
Right. Get that. we remember.
Oh, that happened? I totally forgot.
So you're going to pretend you don't remember, huh?
Quit glaring at me like that. Of course I remember. Yeah, I did it. I killed Angie.
Oh, it wasn't him.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
I picked the lock to her lab, snuck into the room, and then wham! Killed Angie. The culprit was me, all along.
What?
What are you saying? Is this some kind of joke?
Nah, no joke. I thought that if I confessed, I could atone for my sins.
Ah, damn it. He's gonna make this hard.
I feel so much better. Whew!
Wait, so Kokichi really is culprit?
No, he's not.
No, he's lying. I think. Maybe?
He's lying. I'm certain of it.
No, definitely not a lie. I killed Angie. Shouldn't you guys believe the culprit when they confess?
Then let me ask you, culprit. How did you lock the room?
Huh? Well, it's the same as opening it. You pick the door closed from the outside.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Huh? What doesn't make sense? Can't you lock a door by picking it?
Maybe, but that's not how the culprit locked the room. They used a different method.
The back door.
What different method? Yeah, Mumbles. Use your big boy voice and explain yourself.
There were 2 doors to the classroom, and the one locked last was... That's it!
Hey, we're up to a whole nother heart again.
The back door. That's how they...
The back door had a sliding lock, yes? How was it locked from the outside?
The culprit used a certain tool.
Or the katana. Mind. Oh, mind. Okay, let's do that. It gets rid of most of them. And then that. Hopefully that. And maybe that. Definitely not how I wanted that to go. Yep, there it is. Okay. Oh, there's another image. We got all of that. All of that. Are you gonna count that against me? Ah. I just had to select one. I didn't have to keep unlocking them. I don't know why that was a thing. Or why I didn't think about that.
That was stabbed into Kaede's effigy. The culprit used that to hit the knob of the sliding lock to lock the door.
So the gold leaf was on the sliding lock because...
Because when the katana hit the lock, some of the gold leaf rubbed off on it. The gold leaf on that katana did peel rather easily.
That evidence rings a bell. Specifically, a school bell.
What?
Are you talking about a different school? What school was it?
Now, that doesn't matter anymore. Let's not dwell on the past.
I'm thinking about that. That's a reference to one of the other games.
Gold leaf landed on the sliding lock when the katana touched it. So that means the culprit used the katana to move the sliding lock, right? But wait, how did they move it with a katana? And from outside Angie's lab?
The clue that might give us the answer is the layout of the area itself. It was an odd setup after all. The katana stabbed into the effigy. The effigies hung upside down.
Angie didn't do that as part of the ritual?
No. Nowhere in the Necronomicon did it say you had to hang the effigies.
If it was not part of the ritual, then it must have been for a different purpose, right?
It was to lock the door. It was to distract and lock the door. In that case, I need to... Okay. The door should be clear. It is clear. Oh, Psyche Taxi. Thank God. An easy one. Yes. What turned the handle in the sliding lock? It was the damn katana. Katana's hilt. It was. Oh yeah, hilt, not sheath. Oh yeah, we're gonna nail. I love fucking Taxi Time. This is the best mini game that they've ever come up with. I thought I liked fucking oh, I missed those. What was it? The running one before. That one was fun, but this one, maybe the running one is funner, or well, the running one is more challenging. But this one, oh shit, is definitely easier. What done make the katana turn lock? Okay, his body. I like how I pick up women on this too. I just drop them right into the back seat. Hit them, and now they're riding with me. I think that's hilarious. It can't be guys, it's gotta be chicks. Oh. Oh no. Did that kill me? Oh, it didn't. I just wasted time. I'm okay with that. Oh, they twisted her. They just twisted her and made her spin. That's why they were hung up the way they were. I like how there's 3 options now. Nailed that fucking shit.
That's it. The reason the culprit stuck the katana into the effigy was so that it would hit the sliding lock as the effigy spun. Effigy spun? That's right. If you spun the effigy, the rope it was hanging from would twist.
And it would make it higher and higher.
Then, if you let it go, the rope would unwind and the effigy would spin the other way. And of course, the katana would spin with it.
I see. So the culprit used the katana's counterspin to push the lock into place?
It would seem that way.
The culprit simply needed to spin the effigy's rope and then swiftly leave. This would cause the spinning katana to hit the sliding lock. And thus was the back door of an empty classroom locked from the inside.
Yes, that's how Angie's lab was locked. By using the effigy with a katana.
Man born from the heart of a sword, traveling through the air to intercept us. Oh, but could it have moved the slide lock so easily?
Yeah, it really could. But
The sliding lock was pretty loose. A little push could move it. As long as the spinning katana hit the lock, it would have slid into position.
Even if the culprit failed the first couple times, they could keep trying until it locked.
Which is why the culprit chose to strike at nighttime as to avoid detection.
Yes, since the student council prohibited anyone from walking around at nighttime. Are you saying it's the student council's fault? I didn't say that.
In any case, the culprit probably used the murder weapon for this trick. It had to have been the right length to hit the sliding lock from the effigy.
The culprit couldn't find a blade long enough in my lab, so they settled for the katana.
The other effigies were only hung up so we'd think it was some kind of ceremony. That way, he wouldn't notice the lock trick.
But Kokichi did say earlier that he could have picked the lock closed. I don't want to completely ignore that possibility. But I can't imagine the culprit would have done all this just for a distraction.
If that's the case, then Kokichi's confession earlier was actually...
Seriously? You fucking lied again?
Cough it up, Kokichi!
yeah, of course you lied.
Man, you guys got me. Okay.
You're telling the truth this time, right?
Yeah.
I want to say I'm lying, but I'm not.
Why did you say you were the culprit?
I wanted to lure the culprit out. If I claimed to be the culprit, then the real culprit would agree as well. You get me? And if they pressured me to confess, then that would have looked mighty suspicious.
Not Mew.
Darn it. It didn't go my way because Shuichi butted in on my plan.
You and your fucking lies! Go sit in the corner and play with yourself!
Thanks, Mew.
Okay, I'll start right now.
No!
Alright, so who's the asshole who set up this locked room mystery.
You, I can't hold it up anymore.
For fuck's sake.
What's the matter? You going soft on me now?
Who made the locked room mystery doesn't matter, since anyone could have done it. Don't you even understand something as basic as that, you filthy cum dumpster?
Whoa!
Finally! Someone finally called
Oh my god.
dumpster!
What should we talk about now?
Thank you, Gonto.
We must focus not on the locked room, but on who entered Angie's lab. Only one of the student council members or Kokichi could have gained entry. Therefore, the culprit must be among their number.
That leaves us with 4 suspects. Tsumugi, Gonta, Kibo,
I'm hoping it's Kibo.
and Kokichi.
Don't forget Himiko. She's also a part of the student council. Doesn't matter if she was besties with Angie, she's still a suspect.
That contradicts what you said earlier, which I can prove using my recording function.
It's fine. It's just a waste of time.
Me? A suspect? Never kill Angie!
Ah, you're the first one I sussed, though.
So, calling all suspects, what should we discuss next? I want to hear everyone's opinion. What would you say to get yourself off the suspect list?
Why are you trying to lead the debate? You're a suspect too.
Silence, outsider. Only the suspect rangers are allowed to speak.
Suspect Rangers?
Suspect Ranger?
Thank you.
I agree. Those under suspicion should explain themselves thoroughly.
We might catch them with their pants down.
Anyway, I want to ask the suspect rangers, what should we talk about? What should we say to get ourselves off the suspect list? Well, guys, I want to hear what you think.
That's sort of a difficult question.
Gonta not smart enough to know answer to that.
Yes, it is difficult to formulate a logical response to that question.
It shouldn't be for you.
Not articulate with words, huh? Don't you guys want to prove your innocence?
They don't trust you one bit, and I don't blame them. You're probably plotting.
Why did Tenko have to die?
Wow, that's the first time there was like a cut in. I didn't hit the button.
I want to know what happened to Angie too, but... Can we talk about Tenko's case now and not just Angie?
I got you exactly where I wanted, Himiko.
Another one.
What do you mean?
The 2 victims could have been killed by 2 separate murderers, you know. So we need to find the first blackened responsible for the first victim. Gotta figure out who killed Angie. Until we solve Angie's case, Tenko's case is meaningless. You suggest that to waste our
It's
time?
not meaningless!
Himiko.
Tenko's death was meaningless? How dare you! Poor Tenko! How could you do this to her? Himiko.
Himiko, stop it with your crappy lies.
Lies?
Everything you said is total BS. You didn't give 2 shits about Tenko when she was alive. But now you're like, oh no, poor Tenko, after she's dead. Come on, really?
It's a good point.
Kokichi, enough!
No. It's okay. It's no surprise he'd think that. I know I ignored Tenko before. That's why I'm so upset now. I should have faced Tenko. Worked things out with her while she was still alive. But now, it's too late. I can't complain to her or thank her. It's too late.
Yeah, seriously. It's way too late to realize that now.
Jesus fuck,
Our only
Kaito.
option is
Kaito.
to face her death head on.
Face her death?
Himiko, I understand what you're going through. So I'm gonna help you out. Let's work together to find the truth. I'm not gonna let anyone say her death didn't matter.
Kaito. Alright. I'll put a silencing curse on whoever calls Tenko's death meaningless. The name of the curse is Death Curse.
Neat.
Suppose being dead would silence someone pretty good.
Listen up! All you guys are gonna help out too. Abandoning someone who died and only thinking about your own survival. That's just as bad as a hit and run! I won't—
Tenko was our friend. Gonta want to know why she died too.
I already told you that's so unnecessary. We're getting sidetracked here.
No, even if it was a different culprit, we need to know how Tenko died. If we don't find out who killed her, we won't be able to work together. Not now, not ever. Even if this trial isn't for her, in order for us to survive, we need to get to the bottom of Tenko's death. Not just to survive this trial, but so we can keep going and live on!
Kaito.
Finally, you noticed. Jeez, you're so
This is
sweet.
starting to get intense.
Huh? Did Kokichi want us to notice?
Don't listen to his crap. We haven't decided whether there were two different culprits yet.
Let us talk about Tenko's case then. Perhaps that will provide us a clue.
Yeah, maybe.
They're not wrong, but I don't mind going over Tenko's case. But that was an abrupt change of topic. Was that intentional?
So what do we talk about first?
For now, let's see if we can narrow down the list of suspects.
Tancrotch probably got killed during the seance, so everyone there's suspicious.
You call her Ten Crotch. The people who attended the seance. Toriko, Suichi, Himiko, Koichi. Yeah, that's it. Himiko, yeah, Kibo wasn't there. That's it.
That's it! It was me, Kyo, Himiko, and Kokichi.
So those four are the culprits.
No.
Oh, Himiko's still culprit?
Yes. Whoops.
Well, that's probably just a coinkydink. The most suspicious out of the four is really
Kyo.
Kyo. He suggested the whole seance idea.
I don't want it to be Kyo.
True, I may have suggested it.
But I don't
I
think...
explained the procedure beforehand, yes?
And I don't think he would have fucked it up.
If we all
Kibu.
knew of it before the murder, then we are all equally suspicious.
Well, I suppose, but...
In addition, the seance wasn't entirely in my control either. I was not the one who selected the room we performed it in. It was Himiko.
Oh. It was. 3 empty rooms, yeah. Himiko said you will use the center. Oops, shit.
Also, we should not limit our suspects to only those who participated in the seance. The empty room had a point of entry from outside, you see.
Outside, he must be referring to the loose floorboard. Oh, it's over here.
There!
Ooh, we did it.
You're talking about under the floor, right?
Huh? Under the floor?
Yes, there's a crawl space under the floor a person could move through. There was also a hole that connected it to the neighboring room.
If If the culprit used the hole, they could have entered and exited the seance room.
If we consider that possibility, then there is another suspect.
Another suspect? Who?
It's appearing before me. Oh, I can see it clearly. The true identity of Tenko's killer.
Okay. Non-stop debate.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kiba's flashlight function.
Yeah.
Now, hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I said, hold on a second.
He used his robot functions to commit the murders.
Hold on a second.
I gotta think about this. Kibo can emit a blinding light from his eyes. You think that would come up from the floorboards? What's the other one? Cage. In order to perform the cage, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium. First must be drawn to a magic circle. Blah 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 blah. Dog statue. I think that was one of them. I think there's only one real option.
The culprit sneaked
If
in
we're
during
going
the
with a lie,
seance
right?
by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black outside. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kiba's flashlight function.
Huh? Now, hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the...
I guess not. We just lost.
Damn it!
Oh, you know what? Yeah, we lost, but I did it wrong. I have to hold it to lie, don't I? I bet you I have to hold it to lie. Alright, we're gonna get back into it.
We can't let it in.
If I'm right,
The culprit
under the
sneaked in during the
floorboard.
seance. Because it was
I bet that's what it comes down
our
to.
villain had a light.
Candle?
Kibo's flashlight function. Now, hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor.
It is.
I always yield the truth.
You have to hold it to lie. I forgot.
You gave Kibo his flashlight function, correct? Did you not notice?
I didn't notice what.
It's hard to believe that Kibu is the culprit in this case. It's even harder to believe that this trial is being manipulated by someone.
The drawback of the flashlight function that you added. It's so bright, even Kibo can't see when it's turned on.
I see. That bright, huh? Wait, what? There's no way a genius like me would make that kind of rookie mistake!
But you make mistakes a lot. A whole lot.
Hey!
Wow.
If you're gonna fuck me in front of everyone, at least buy me dinner first!
God, Mui.
If you can't see, it doesn't matter how bright the area is. He couldn't move like that. Kibo couldn't have been underneath the floor.
Is that true, Kibo? Is what Shuichi said true?
Come on, Kibo, please play along. Kibo.
Well, I'm so sorry. I just don't remember. Really, I'm sorry.
Oh, we get it already. Just turn it off. We're gonna go blind.
You don't remember? What does that even mean?
Well, Shuichi, trying to make a fool out of me, huh? Let me put on some makeup, cause I want to at least look pretty before you decide to fuck me!
Aw, Mew, you're pretty enough.
That's...
Shuichi, I'm so sorry.
Damn, that is seriously bright.
What happened to your lips? What happened to your fucking teeth? And your eyes? Fuck's sake.
Wouldn't the light have shined through the gaps of the floorboard if it had been this bright?
The culprit couldn't have used a light under the floor. Not even Kibo.
Oh, they couldn't have.
We were there after all. We would know. There was a hole near the corner of the room we were in. Remember? If someone had a light under the floor, it would have leaked through.
But when we did the seance, I'm pretty sure the room was pitch black.
That's right. You didn't see anything, so the culprit couldn't have used a light.
And just because I have a built-in flashlight function does not mean I am the culprit. I see. That was a flaw in my theory.
Geez, here I thought this would be the case where the murder could only be done by a robot.
You have accused me of being the culprit more than once now, simply because I am a robot. My status as a robot does not mean I am capable of performing superhuman feats. My vision is somewhat poor, and I only possess average physical strength and intelligence.
All right, you made your point.
I neither want nor need your pity.
Enough with the flashlight. It's way too bright.
It would have been difficult to move around under the floor in that pitch black darkness. Maybe the floor and the hole have nothing to do with this case.
Then why was floorboard under Tenko lined up funny?
Because that's how they killed her.
Going to think that was so culprit could stab Tenko from under floor.
Ooh, nice observation, Gonta. Are you finally getting used to the class trials?
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Don't say it like that. You're better off not being used to this kind of stuff.
Maybe they marked Tenko with glowing paint and looked for that. That'd let the culprit find her. Then they could stab her through the floorboards.
Boy, that sounds really familiar too. But I'm just gonna ignore it.
Yeah. That was the first kill. That's how Taro. Was it Taro? No, it wasn't Taro. I mean, he was the first killer. Is that how he killed Ham Hands? It was all set up by Nagito, though.
The corpse didn't have any trace of glowing paint, though.
It was Taro, too. That's how Taro killed Ham Hands. False Byakuya.
Oh, yeah. So then why was that floorboard loose?
The loose floorboard was the one under Tenko, right? If the culprit used it while she was still alive, she'd totally notice.
Who fucking cares? Fussing over that won't get us closer to the culprit!
We shouldn't dismiss this line of inquiry, however. Instead of butting our heads against this, how about we concentrate on another issue?
Sure.
What other issue?
Perhaps first, we should figure out how and when exactly Tenko was killed.
We know exactly when.
So not during seance?
It was during the seance.
Tenko was in the metal cage for the whole seance, wasn't she? How could someone have gotten to her there?
Maybe the culprit killed her before she went under the metal cage.
That's not possible. She was alive at that point.
Okay, right. We skip this.
Yes, she was unmistakably alive when the seance began.
That was right before we blew out the candles. But when the light came back...
Nobody's
Was
here.
removed at that point,
That's unfortunate.
so it's likely she was already dead then.
So she was killed when the room was dark?
But she was inside cage, right? I'm going to think it impossible to kill her then.
And she wasn't killed when the room was dark. There was a different time.
A different time?
How the fuck should I know? You figure it out, shitheads.
Huh?
Since Gonta said it was impossible, I'm proposing an alternate theory. Now hurry up and think! If you want to make my golden brain tingle, start circle jerking your lipstick brains!
Wow. Okay, non-stop debate.
When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time. And she was dead when the cage was lifted.
It's true, she was.
What about moment cage was lifted?
Like that.
When cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tenko real fast. So fast, no one saw.
Oh my!
So who lifted the cage?
Himiko.
It was me.
Then obviously Himiko is the culprit!
There's no to the down!
Okay.
When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time.
Yeah. No, guess we don't have it.
Oh no!
When Tenko got killed,
It's gotta be right.
It could not have been
Because it's got the blood stain on it. It has to be right.
cage the whole time.
She was under the cage.
moment Cage was lifted.
Yeah, but there's no here. Oh, I guess that's right. I was gonna say there's no fucking. There's no hole in the cage in the white sheet though.
It wasn't possible to kill her the moment the cage was lifted.
Oh, that's right. It's an argument.
Because the inside of the white cloth had Tenko's blood on it. That cloth was removed before the cage was lifted. If Tenko was stabbed then, there wouldn't be blood on the cloth.
What? But how could my golden brain be wrong when it felt so right?
The only possibility is that Tenko was killed during the seance.
I got your remodel right here!
Are we gonna fight? I thought it'd be good.
No, it's still wrong to think that Tenko was killed during the seance.
What?
I'm gonna prove it right now. My golden brain is gonna go all out!
Okay.
Tenko died after the seance.
Oh, that's right.
When the sheet was lifted, that was the moment the culprit chose to stab the fuck out of Tenko through the cage. They stuck the thin blade through the gap, and that clean white sheet got stained blood red.
But the weapon was a sickle. Only the blade could have fit through the gaps.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
Probably just sitting down in the cage normal. It's not sitting there? Okay. Well, let's try again.
Damn it!
Yeah, that's right. I got plenty of hearts, bitch. And all the continues.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed. She wasn't that far from the cage's gap. In which case, the person who lifted the sheet is the... And that's none other than Kyo!
What? I mean, we beat her though. We fucking beat her. I don't get it. Alright, we're gonna try again though.
The blade's all you need.
Sickle into the
Stick
floor.
the blade through a gap in the cage. It'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
Nope. That was wrong. Yeah, we'll figure it out though.
Damn it!
You can calm down, bitch. We'll figure it out.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko,
Loose floorboard.
sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
Okay. It's gonna be loose floorboard. It's gonna be something else though.
I was wrong!
The blade's
Yeah, it's
all
fine.
you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed. She wasn't that far from the cage's gap. In which case, the person who lifted the sheet is... And that's none other than Kyo!
Oh, I gotta argue with the one statement. Okay.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting
Maybe
in
it's
there
marker
with her neck all
stone?
exposed.
Yeah, we got it. Marker stone.
Through your words.
Somehow it's the marker stone. God, I need Elias here.
Wait just a minute.
Or Tiff.
Tenko wasn't sitting down inside the cage.
Yeah, she wasn't. Bitch. Bitch.
She was bent over with her forehead against the marker stone. And the cage itself was about 3 feet tall. The sickle's blade was too short to reach Tenko, while she was in that position.
Then I messed up again? How could this happen? I am so embarrassed.
Bet you are.
No worries, Mew. Everyone already knows you're an embarrassment to the human race.
Fucking Koichi.
Yeah, no worries.
Gonta.
So embarrassing.
If Shuichi is right, then it's impossible for Tenko to have been killed through the cage.
Alright. Hold on. Just 1 second here. Alright, we're back. Let's
Couldn't have been
keep
killed
going.
during the seance since she was in the cage, right?
If she was killed then, the cloth over the cage would have been pierced.
True.
Not during the seance or from below the floor. Then it's impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, for a living person.
We're going ghosts.
What if Angie's spirit killed Tenko?
Get the fuck out of here. Oops, sorry. Didn't take that back away.
What are you talking about? That's not possible.
We
No.
don't know that. Some things are impossible for a human, but not for a spirit.
Don't say stupid stuff like that. Screw spirits.
Stop that now.
Angie's spirit killed Tenko?
Himiko?
Why?
Why would Angie's spirit kill Tenko?
What if Tenko killed Angie, and then Angie's spirit came back for revenge?
Like I said, that's impossible. Spirits can't be culprits.
Then explain how the culprit killed Tenko under these impossible circumstances.
Well,
See? You can't explain, can you? Only a spirit could have done that!
wait, I know. What if the culprit was hiding inside the cage?
I don't think that's a thing.
If they were in there, they could have stabbed Tenko during the seance.
No. If there was someone else in the cage, we would have
I
noticed.
agree with Kaito. The culprit could have been inside the cage.
What?
Nonsense. There was no space in the cage for the culprit to hide.
Maybe the culprit wouldn't need to hide in the first place.
What?
Also, the culprit could have killed her in the cage at any time. I think you know what I'm getting at, right?
Hey, she's referring to Tenko. Oh, did Tenko kill herself? Where is Tenko?
I believe Maki is referring to Tenko herself.
What did you say?
She was my first suspect of the killer. She probably did kill herself.
Tenko is the culprit?
She committed suicide.
Suicide?
If she committed suicide, it would explain a lot of things we couldn't figure out. She volunteered to be in the cage, and then stabbed herself during the seance. It wouldn't matter how dark the room was.
But the sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right? If Tenko had stabbed herself, wouldn't the sickle still be inside the cage?
No. The floorboard was loose.
Oh my god. Mew actually said something smart.
Jesus Christ, Koichi.
Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed. After stabbing herself with the sickle, she threw it underneath the floor.
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
Yes, that makes sense to Gonta.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me. There's no reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier. You know, about Tenko killing Angie.
Yeah?
Because Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right?
Angie, you bring. Yeah. Tenko's pent-up frustration led her to commit such an atrocity.
Her conscience couldn't handle it anymore. So she decided to end her own life.
What?
But if she was gonna kill herself, why do it during the seance?
She wanted to hide the truth of her suicide.
So not to hurt Himiko.
Really? Why?
There could only be one reason to hide it in a killing game, right? It's to take us down with her.
No.
Take us down?
She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial. So she could bring us all down. She wanted us to die with her.
No.
Okay, well, she probably just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still.
But what are you saying? Tenko wasn't like that. She told me.
Keep your chin up and live facing forward. We'll survive with me. Everyone else.
What if all of that was just a lie?
A lie?
Wait, we should believe Tenko's last words.
The true terror of class trials is that you shouldn't believe everything said.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that. But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other? People keep all sorts of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer. Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
Jeez, you're such a naive dude.
Naive?
We're all just people, you know? Of course we're gonna have some secrets. What matters is whether there's any malice behind them.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking. That's why it all comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself. If you get betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in them. That's why I believed in Maki Roll, because I wanted to believe in her.
Just because you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to skip training.
Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
Well, we come from different backgrounds. So for now, let's agree to disagree. No one's ever called me naive before. And from Kaito? Seriously?
Somebody's upset.
Whether or not I believe, my heart can't reach Himiko anymore. But I want to believe in her. She wouldn't commit suicide. She wouldn't try to take us down. That's what I want to believe.
Me too.
Okay.
Gonta no can believe Tenko commits suicide.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, that would answer all of our questions.
It would.
If you insist we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so.
Okay. Proper reason.
Alright, I'll give you a reason.
Sure, let's do it.
Is there a reason?
There's not.
Yes, there is. Will you trust me, Maki?
Nice.
If it turns out I'm wrong, you can blame me all you like. But for now, I need you to trust in my detective work.
Nice. There's a lie for Maki. I don't believe Tenko would kill herself because of what she said. See you guys after the seance, yeah. She said see you guys after, but I doubt she had a sudden change of heart. Just because we don't know how she was killed doesn't mean that it was a suicide. We shouldn't be satisfied with that, and after we keep, we'll find the truth. And that means I have to believe in Tenko. I'll make them all believe. Can we have a minigame? Ah, damn it.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Okay.
That kind of person. But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
Could have secretly brought the sickle. And then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath
Oh.
the floor.
It's here.
All
It's
the
this.
pieces fit.
But it's not the caged child. Okay.
So far,
It's fine.
suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Last moment. It's gotta be last moment.
Her plan was to take... So she hid...
Dick move. I like how it says dick move.
Brought the sickle.
Finally, with the last
Here we go.
piece,
Gotta be that. No? It was a throwaway in time, no? I was for sure it was that. Oh, you know what? I know what I did wrong. I know what I did wrong.
Suicide seems to be the explanation.
Her plan was...
I didn't realize it. It's the fucking... It's a lie. I'm not arguing with him. I'm lying with him.
Secretly brought the sickle. Stabbed her.
Or lying against him. I don't get it.
with the last of her strength,
That's what it is. Yep. I'm lying. Because I lied the first time, I have to lie
Tenko
every
couldn't
time,
have
I
thrown
think.
the sickle under the floor. Because she died instantly.
instantly.
Instant, but she could have bled out.
I'm certain of it. My investigation determined that she died instantly.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear from someone who specializes in murder.
Maki.
You're right. I completely forgot about that important detail.
Nice,
Died
Maki.
instantly. As an assassin, I specialize in killing my targets swiftly. I have no doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
Words of a true killer. Pretty
So
sure we...
it's definitely Kyo. Shit. Thank you, Maki.
How could you forget that, Maki Roll? You better apologize to Shuichi.
It's okay, Kaito, really. No apology necessary. Anyway, Tenko died so suddenly that she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle. Knowing that, the theory that she killed herself just doesn't fit, correct?
Just like I thought. Tenko would commit suicide.
goodness, Himiko.
Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance.
Her suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed.
No! There must have been a way! We're gonna figure it out!
Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar during the seance? If you know something, please speak up. It could be the key to solving this mystery.
Not a bad idea. I should remember what happened during the seance. Let me try to remember. I'm sure something. Some kind of clue. Please tell me it's non-stop debate.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
There is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed. The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed. How utterly strange.
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song, I heard something fall.
I'm more concerned about how dark it got in there. I mean, it was totally pitch black. My job was to relight the candles. Moving along the walls was seriously tough.
Pitch black during the seance. What limits could have happened? I don't know. Alright. Let's think about this. Some kind
Did
of clue.
anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
There is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed. The ritual was perfect.
It wasn't perfect.
Now that I think about
That's it. That's it.
while we were all singing the song, I heard something fall.
How?
I'm more concerned about how dark it got in there.
What? Oh, it's not a lie. Oh, it's not a lie. I just have to agree. That's all it is. I just have to agree.
All singing the song, something fall.
I don't know if I hit the mark, but that's it. That's it.
Himiko, you think that something fell because of that sound you heard, right?
Here we go. Yep, there it is.
It sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard. What could have fallen down?
Fallen down? There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
Am I wrong? I thought something fell.
Yeah, we got this. That's
The
yep,
sound
that's
was
it.
pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboard.
I'm allowed to hit the floorboards. Something to do with everything that happened in the dark. Forehead injury. It says forehead injury. Nothing to do with the sound during the seance. Damn it. It had to be that. Alright, let's try again. Are we gonna live? Yeah, we've got plenty of hearts.
Oh no!
Yeah, I screwed up. If it's not the forehead injury. What the hell could it be? It's not the loose floorboard. It's the cage. It's the cage. It's got to be the cage. That's what we heard. No? Come on. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna go with the floorboard then. Fuck it.
This is it.
It's the only thing. Yes. Okay, we got it.
I think
It's the only other thing that could be.
something to do with that sound. That floorboard came loose at some point during the seance, right?
The floorboard has made such a loud sound though.
It was the sound of an intense impact.
If the impact was that intense, then it could have loosened the floorboard.
And that's true, but there should have been a strong sound that impact. So what could it possibly be? Oh shit.
All right then, let's go with that. We all gotta put our heads together now.
Alright, what is it? Okay. Non-stop debate.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must
Cross
have been
piece.
considerable force.
Someone
Gotta be the cross piece.
participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hide under floor. Then stood up with such might.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
A floorboard that comes loose when you step on it is dangerous. God, it's like I'm the only one here who's staying on the ball.
You hardly have any experience with balls to say that, Mew.
Damn.
Don't be stupid. Don't you know me and balls are the best of friends?
Alright, we gotta think about this. Now let's go.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
It's gotta be this.
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
It's gotta be that.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
The one statue didn't
But
fall
that
over.
statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hide under floor. Then stood up with such might.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
That's it. That's it. There's no fucking cross piece.
Kokichi is right. The floorboard came loose because someone stomped on it.
The floorboards fit perfect. Go to make sure. First time we go to empty room.
When we first saw the room, yes. But when I looked again during the investigation, one of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off. After examining the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately.
Someone? You mean the culprit, right? Why'd they do that?
What did the culprit stand to gain by cutting the cross piece?
Just in the game. Alright, let's find out. So the case, I need to think. Okay, cross piece and forward. Body was what I wanted a loose floorboard. Had been cut at the other end. The supported part of the outside of the cage, so it wouldn't have been stomped on. Only one of the cross pieces was cut, the other two were intact. Holy shit, that would have stood her up under Tenko. And the other one was in the center right, where the edge of the cage was. What was the culprit attempting to achieve by stomping the floorboard? Come on, think. Hangman's Gambit. Alright, I have no idea. It's an anagram? Okay. So we hit the yes button. Can we get the fucking shit going here? Hey. Ah, that's not right. Okay. E. No idea. I have no idea. How the hell could I know what this is supposed to be? Oh. Damn it. I keep hitting the wrong button. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead.
We can't let it end here.
Well, all we know is S-E-E. Right, so let's go with S. So we have an S, and that's an E. And we have an E. Got it. Oh, I like how yeah, there we go. Got it. Seesaw. Seesaw what? Seesaw what? Try this. E, F. I need another F. F. E. C. T. Got it. Fucking nailed it.
That's right. The floorboard might have been used as a seesaw.
Seesaw?
The crosspiece at one end of the floorboard had been cut off. The other two cross pieces holding up that board were close to the cage. Meaning, if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with no crosspiece, the next crosspiece would act as a fulcrum to turn the floorboard into a lever.
Oh my god, it was someone, it was Himiko.
A lever capable of lifting up Tenko's entire body.
Her whole body lifted up?
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, alright. But why bother lifting Tenko's body?
Tenko's not heavy enough, or Himiko's not heavy enough.
They couldn't have killed Tenko like that, unless they used the sickle.
That's exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with a sickle.
Huh? How?
In order for the culprit to kill Tenko with a seesaw trick, placement of the sickle is the most important factor.
Yeah, they had to place it. And then did their trick. What was Seesaw's cage? Only one place the sickle could have been inconsistent. It was on the iron cage. Yeah.
That's it! The sickle was at the top of the iron cage, with the blade facing down. The reason
Had to
we
be.
didn't see it was because of the fabric covering the cage. Also, the wooden statue kept the blade in place. It's true that the sickle's handle was thick, which made the statue wobble. But the statue's weight kept it from falling over.
My God, it had to have been
Everything was in
him.
place.
It had to
If
be
you stepped
Kyo.
hard enough on the seesaw, Tenko's body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage. She was bent over, meaning the sickle's blade would have connected with her neck.
The 6-inch sickle blade wasn't long enough to stab Tenko in a crouched position. But with the floorboard acting as a seesaw, it could compensate for the blade's length.
Bringing the victim to the sickle rather than bringing the sickle to the victim. That's definitely an unorthodox idea.
It's crazy. But it would explain how Tenko got stabbed while she was in the cage.
The sound we heard was the culprit stomping on the floorboard.
That impact made floorboard come loose.
Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned seesaw homicide. Wait, what the hell's a seesaw homicide? That's fucking crazy!
Jesus.
The craziness is what really makes the killing game fun, you know? They can't get away with murder the normal way, so they gotta think outside the box. Kudos, culprit! You did a great job keeping me entertained.
Indeed. Well played, Himiko.
Yeah?
It was you, wasn't it? The one behind the seesaw homicide.
There's no way.
Why her?
Because she's the only one capable of carrying out this plan.
The only one? Why's that?
Because this seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand.
By cutting the crosspiece beneath the floorboard, you mean?
Then the culprit would need to lure their victim into the prepared room. That is why you chose that room for the seance. Is it not, Himiko?
Right. Been there.
Oh yeah! Himiko was the one who chose the site for the seance!
There's no way it was
She
her.
likely found out about my plans for the seance somehow.
You were quite vocal about the seance, Kyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab.
Our culprit, Himiko, prepared her seesaw trap ahead of time. Then she waited for me to host the seance and suggested the middle room. She led us all into holding the seance right where she wanted it.
That was you.
Then she killed Tenko, all according to plan.
That's a lie, right? Himiko did such a thing?
In the end, Himiko, who Tenko cherished and loved, tragically killed her.
Wait! We don't know that, right? He's wrong, right, Himiko? Himiko would never kill Tenko, right?
No, Tenko? I killed Tenko?
No, you didn't.
Himiko?
What's wrong, Himiko?
Usually in the middle of the room was Himiko's idea, but that mean that Himiko really killed? No, she didn't. Would something like that really happen? Something so cruel. Intermission. Shit. I wasn't expecting an intermission. Yeah, that's safe. Oh, did I hit no? I meant to hit yes. Huh.
Well now.
Looks like we reach an intermission segment, which means it's time for a guest victim quiz. A victim quiz? Not a culprit quiz? The only victims who are people who are still watching this drawn out boring crap. Why are you being such a downer all of a sudden? I am sure everyone is happy. How do you know? You could be skipping this entire conversation for all you know. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. The real victim here is me. Why are you getting upset? If anything, I'm the real victim. Gotta put up with all this nonsense all the time. Beep.
Absolutely right.
That's right, Monodam. What? He hasn't said anything. Exactly, because there's no victims. Yep, even if you're killed in this killing game, you're a winner. Cause then everyone mourns you and you get tons of whatever popularity. You don't need to reveal these things just behind the scene details. Dying makes you more popular. Then we gotta die soon too.
This is my impression of a spooky, scary ghost. Ah! I'm fine with real ghosts, but impressions of them are too scary.
Does not compute.
All that remains of a once powerful yoga.
Did you hear something?
Right now,
No,
you're on the
I didn't
threshold
hear
of an
anything.
amazing adventure showtime. 1, 2,
You know what else is scary? Sweet buns. Yep, tasty, tasty sweet buns.
2.
So round, so sweet, so delicious.
Remains of a once powerful yoga. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure showtime. 1, 2,
That doesn't sound scary at all.
1,
I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends.
2. E is all that remains of a once powerful yoga.
Sorry guys, I gotta fix something real quick.
Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure showtime. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Did you hear something?
E is all that
I didn't
remains
hear
of a once
anything.
powerful yoga. Right now, you're on the threshold of an
Beep.
Answer us, Himiko. You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not? Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
Well, Donkey Lips, did you kill that twat?
Son of a bitch.
Wait, must be some mistake. No way Himiko is culprit.
Then she needs to defend herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
Are you even listening?
No, I'm not listening.
What?
I don't care anymore. I'm too tired. Angie died. Tenko died. Why did I have to survive? And now, you're all saying I killed them? I just don't care anymore.
Himiko.
Do whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just go ahead.
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
That's not the problem.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up.
Himiko, don't give up.
Don't you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial!
Just shut up. I told you, I'm too tired. It's all just a big pain. I can't put up with it anymore.
What are you talking about? If you give up here...
You needn't worry. Himiko is the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
Impossible! Himiko would never kill Tenko! Himiko not that kind of person! Gonta can tell by Himiko's face!
Himiko's a little slow, so I don't think she's capable of handling a complicated crime.
I also think Himiko's...
Alright, so I feel where we're at, and no one's really here. We're just gonna save and back out here. Hopefully we can pick it up when everyone's here, because I don't want the killer to be revealed before we all find out who they are. So we got our save, and we will catch everybody on the next one.